I'm Nick.
And I'm Carmen.
And welcome back to our channel.
So we're here in our room in St. Thomas at, what resort are we on?
Emerald
what? It's right there on the door.
Yeah.
Emerald Beach Resort.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're sitting in our balcony and we just came back from spending a day at the beach. As you can see, the beach is right behind us.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the sound you're hearing, the waves coming in. Yes, so I'm waiting for the wave to come in and then I could talk.
You gotta time it.
Because our mic is not working for some reason. Of course, we're on vacation and our mic works.
Mm-hmm.
But today, so let's talk about the first day. So the first day that we arrived in St. Thomas,
Mm-hmm.
right? And we arrived yesterday. What happened, honey?
We got picked up from the airport and trying to check in.
But let's rewind to before that. So we were supposed to get here like around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, right?
Mm-hmm.
And our flight was delayed. We didn't have a straight flight. I don't remember why we did. We don't like to do connecting flights. I don't know why we did it this time. But we had a connecting flight in where?
Puerto Rico.
In Puerto Rico, San Juan, Puerto Rico. And it was delayed like 3 times. So we finally arrived here to St. Thomas like around 6:30, 7 o'clock.
Yes.
Right. So we already had plans to go to the beach and stuff. So we didn't do anything the first day. The first day was coming from the airport and then trying to check in. Check-in was not a breeze, and it's not to the fault of the hotel. It's just that we arrived late. So the lady at the front desk was really trying to help us to find a really good room with a really good view. She even went with me to see a room, and then she went with Nicholas, right, to see another room. And then when she tried to book it, then it was like, oh, it was reserved. And then she was really doing her best to try to find us the best room. And this was the best room with a king size bed where we are now. We have a nice view. However, we are in front of the booth where if you were to stay here in Emerald Beach Resort, they have jet skis and kayaking, and we're right in front of the booth where you're gonna find your kayak and your jet ski, right? So that was fine. We settled in and we were good to go. So today, which is day 2, we woke up.
Mm-hmm.
We made our own breakfast. I made him coffee, and then actually yesterday we went to the supermarket also because we needed water. It was really late. I was dehydrated. So our chauffeur, our driver, she works here. Her name is Joy, and she's very friendly and very helpful. She took us to the supermarket, which is the Pueblo supermarket. It's a bit expensive, right? It's way more expensive than New York.
Yeah.
Like
it's a little pricey.
in the most expensive supermarket that you find in New York, they top it. Cause I'm like, what is this? Yeah, so, but we bought some things from Pueblo. So this morning, that's what we had for breakfast, was things that we purchased. I made him some coffee and had some bread with the coffee.
Yeah.
And I made myself some oatmeal and tea that I brought from home. Right, and then after that, we headed to walk around the premises. We walked from our room to the pool. Just gave you guys a little tour of the location. And then we ended up coming back to get dressed to go to the beach, right?
We went for today?
Today, yeah. So we came back to the room, rested a little bit, got dressed, and then went to the beach. So we spent the entire day today at the beach. We didn't go anywhere. So this is one of the famous beaches that a lot of tourists do come to. It's if you don't stay at this hotel and you want to come to this beach, I believe you have to pay $7 for parking. I'm not sure because we stay here. So it's not a free beach, but it's one of the best beaches. And there's not a lot of people here, which is nice, not crowded.
Yep.
You know, so it's nice, you'll have a good time. The water's warm, which is lovely.
Warm and clean.
Very clean. You can see straight to the bottom of the
So
water.
the fishes next to you today?
Oh yeah, so I didn't even know. But we were swimming and
You felt such a leg?
Like it was like a horror movie, you know, like in Piranha you're swimming and you hear someone say, "So I felt something on my leg." That was me today. And he was like, "What? What are you talking about?" And then when I look down, these little fishes are circling me, like literally circling me, and not him. They're circling me. They're like these little fishes in the water. Yeah, but we spent the whole day at the beach, and then we had our, I guess, lunch. Or dinner / dinner.
What's the name of that restaurant again?
The Caribbean Fusion Bar and Grill.
Yeah.
Right, that's the restaurant here. They have a breakfast bar, but we didn't try it because we had our own breakfast. But we had, I had like a veggie taco, and he had.
And the wings and French fries.
Right, the wings and French fries. We didn't take any food, right? Of the food. We were so tired and so hungry. And like right now, I'm like drained. We took a shower, and I was like, let's record our day 1 and 2 for you guys. So that's what we're doing now. So hopefully you can hear us, because I forgot that the ocean is behind us, and I don't think I'm speaking loud enough. Action. So one of the activities that we did today at the beach was the jet skis. He really wanted to do it. I've never done it before. He has done it once before, a long time ago, right?
That's
in
correct.
St. Lucia, where he's from. Do you remember how old you were when you did it?
I think like 18, I think.
Okay, so he was a teenager. So that was decades ago. Let's just say that.
All right.
Basically, that we're inexperienced in jet skiing. So this is just gonna be like a memo for those of you who choose to do jet skiing, not only in this resort, but anywhere else out of the USA. Jet skiing is dangerous, point blank period. It's fun, but it's dangerous, especially if you don't know how to do it, especially if you're not experienced. So do not follow your tour guide. Don't do what he does or she does. Don't do it.
Well, it depends on where you go. Maybe they make you do a tour in the calm area, or you can do a tour in the deep blue sea.
All right, so then if you're going in a deep blue sea with a tour guide,
Yeah.
don't do what he's doing or she's doing. Like if you can't keep up, they say you can't keep up. Don't try to keep up with that person, because they've been doing it for
He's a professional.
right. They do this every day. You know, like you may work at a school or UPS every day. That's what they do. So you can't keep up, and that was us. Like we were struggling to keep up with him, and he like.
And the waves was kind of rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at first we was trying, right? We did our best to keep up, and then he was like, he said. He said
at the pace you guys are going, we're not gonna be able to see the whole tour.
Right? Do you guys want to just stay in the, like right here, just jet ski like right in the area, because we're not gonna be able to do the whole tour. And then we're like, no, let's try to do some of it. So we really tried to like try to get the whole tour, but I guess they have a tour set time, right? And you have to keep to a certain speed to see the entire tour. So we weren't able to see the entire tour, so we don't know what that entails. But
the last thing he said we were supposed to see was what
the Marriott. But I don't know if there was another stop. Maybe there was 4 stops and we only did 2. I don't know. We didn't ask all that. I really didn't care at that point, because I was like, I'm good. This was an experience for me personally. I was like, okay, jet ski, ooh, great. I don't see the big thing about jet ski.
Take it back to the resort.
Like, right, I was like, I'm good. This is great. It's an experience. But it's an experience that everybody wants to try. But just be careful and be mindful. Like, you're not experienced. If it's your first time or even your second time, just take your time. If you can't keep up, say you can't keep up. It doesn't have to be no machismo. Like,
yeah, I recommend just do a little jet ski in the calm area. Nothing too crazy in the rough area.
Not in the deep blue sea, because you took us to the deep blue sea. Like, listen, I know how to swim, but to save my life, I could swim. I'm gonna swim. I'm not gonna let myself drown. But not everybody could swim.
That's true.
And that if that's the tour that
I think once you get over out there, you get scared too. You're like, whoa.
Right, and then
Oh,
even with the life vest, if you're doing the jet ski and you're not comfortable with the water, you need to get comfortable with the water before you even get on the jet ski. And especially if they're taking you into the deep blue sea, because if you fall, you have to be calm enough to know that the vest is going to keep you up, right? And then once you fall into deep blue sea, remember you can't even feel the ground. You have to pull your whole body up out the water and try to get back onto the jet ski.
Yep.
So that was like a thought and concern of ours, was that I'm not a great swimmer. He's a good swimmer, but I'm not a great swimmer. So I was concerned if I fall off, I'll be able to keep myself calm until somebody comes and save me. I'll just like float on my back because that's the easiest thing I could do. So I don't know how to swim really like forward. I just be like, all right, somebody come and save me, because that's just a note for you guys if you're doing the jet skiing. It's to be very careful, to be very cautious and calm, you know? Do what you could do, not what they do. Anyone want to add anything else? Okay, yeah. So I think that's all for day 1 and day 2. Tomorrow is my birthday, so we're gonna see. Yeah, I'm turning 40, guys. That's right, I'm turning the big 40. So we're gonna see what he got planned for me, because he planned this whole trip, this whole vacation with him.
Fiesta.
Yeah, he picked the hotel. He picked where we were staying.
The island.
I wanted to go to St. Lucia, where he's from, but he was like, "Surprise, we're going to." I was like, "St. Lucia." He's like,
You go St. Thomas.
St. Thomas. Like, I mean, it's someplace, right? And the hotel. We'll give you like a really detailed review about the hotel on our last day.
That's correct.
Yeah, the last evening. We want to do it here, right? So yeah, we'll try to remember to give you a complete review about the hotel on our next vlog. So the beach is free for the people that stay here, and so are the seats and the palm tree umbrellas. If you don't stay at the hotel, I don't know how much that costs, because he asked us if we were staying, and he was like, okay. And he's really nice out here. Yeah, they all are very helpful and want to take their time to help you. Okay, but all right, so we're signing off for tonight, and pay attention. Look at the camera. I know you're tired. Okay. So we're signing off for the night, and we'll be back with our day 3, and maybe day 3 and 4 combined. I don't know. We'll be back with more details on our trip to St. Thomas.
Yeah.
And then how you end?
And remember,
Like and subscribe. You okay?
No, I'm not. I told you I was tired. Can we say subscribe over there?
You can leave
Come on,
it.
fuck up, man.
Yeah, baby. He hasn't even had any alcohol. Neo here
I
stuttering.
did.
What alcohol you had?
Today.
But that was like
What
7
did you
hours
drink I
ago.
had?
Oh, what was it?
Hulk Hogan? What the heck I had?
The Hulk Hogan. It's a famous drink here in St. Thomas. It's called the Bushwick.
The Bushwhacker. Yes, and it was called the Bushwhacker. They whacked me out. It's called the Bushwhacker.
The Bushwhacker. I don't know. I think it's called something else.
No, it's called the Bushwhacker. You're going to check it
Okay,
out.
but that's the name. It's a famous drink, and that's what
Yeah,
we
I
had.
had the Bushwhacker.
But that was earlier. Okay.
It's strong.
Okay, let's.
It looked like a nice little sweet little drink, but it's not.
Okay. All right, but we're going to rest now, right?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay. Remember,
Like and subscribe.
Like and